Hindsight for EurUsd, the 1st of October. On the high time frame, we understand that we are bearish, coming on the initial sell, pullback sell, having a change of character over here, as well as this one here, seeing the sell side continuation towards the downside. So we know that we are bearish, coming to a lower time frame. What we were looking at on Wednesday and how was price moving, focusing on everything before the red line, because that was Wednesday. Price was definitely bullish. Focusing on everything before the red line, we know price was bullish, creating lows and highs and maintaining that bullish internal structure. So what should we have waited for? A change of character. And what do we do after a change of character? We see a retracement and execute. We had a low, we had that push up, breaking the high, and what did we get? A low breaking structure. So what was I looking for then thereafter? Or what did I do rather? Instead of waiting for that 1 hour shift, I rather took the 15-minute shift, which in itself was indeed valid execution over here, because we're tapping into the overall sell to buy, having a safe stop loss above the high. This is the first one over here. We're speaking about this one over here. And what did I do and what happened in the setup? We had that initial sell-off and then push back down. Obviously you can see we liquidate the lows in this area. What did I do instead of holding it? I closed. Why? Fear and FOMO. I closed somewhere about here, which is very silly, because obviously I doubted myself and my strategy. Since we only got a single low, I wanted to see a second low break, or at least a 1 hour break of structure. And we didn't quite. I didn't even wait for the 1 hour's break of structure. I just waited for a 5-minute change of character inside the overall sell narrative, which is what I should have done with the initial trade. But nevertheless, I was given the opportunity to get a refined entry with a 5-minute change of character, having a stop loss above this high instead, seeing sell off towards the downside. But what happened after selling off, after liquidating these lows? Price ran back up, liquidated the high, and saw a further shift back down. Why do we see a second shift? Because in the initial push down here, there was no liquidity, which was unfortunate. Because after price ran these liquidity lows, where would price have to go back to refuel this high here? Because there's absolutely nothing in that push there, resulting in us getting a break-even position, which is perfectly okay. To be honest, same with the initial trade. If I was still in, I would have break even that one as well. Why? We not only liquidate the new low that was created, but as well as the structural lows. So price could have easily came back up even higher. But obviously now the narrative for price was towards the sell side, as we see in hindsight or in the future, being present price action. Ultimately, very good trades and setups, but now it's more a psychological issue that I have, not completely trusting in myself and not completely trusting in Christ. Because that's the truth of it. I've prayed over the wisdom that I have, but yet I'm still doubting. Why? That shouldn't be a factor. Doubt is not a factor. Focus on your playbook, your understanding, your setups. Not chasing the money, but chasing consistency and turning your eyes to God always. Do not allow negative thoughts to manifest within your mindset. that is when your psychological narrative drops to the floor, essentially. So stay consistent, keep your eyes on God, and before you know it, you're profitable. Take these setups for example, moved into profit. Why? Consistent. And yes, I didn't profit on it. I'm still happy that this is something I can easily replicate because this is my narrative. So, pretty darn good. Thank you.